Officials are asking people across northern and eastern Japan to be ready for a possible megaquake. That's after a magnitude 7.5 tremor rocked the region late Monday night. At least 33 people were injured. The quake struck off Aomori Prefecture's eastern coast at 11:15 p.m. It triggered a tsunami warning which lasted for several hours before it was lifted Tuesday morning. Some of the strongest shocks were felt in Hachinohe. Several buildings in that city were damaged. Tremors are believed to have sent a sign crashing down into a car in the city of Mutsu. A house also caught on fire in Aomori City, sending an elderly man to hospital. Some people in Hokkaido, Aomori, and Iwate prefectures spent the early parts of Tuesday in shelters.
I evacuated here when the 2011 earthquake and tsunami struck. Coming to higher ground, somewhere higher than my house, makes me feel safe.
The quake also caught some foreign travelers in the region off guard.
It was my first experience of earthquake. Never had a quake before in Malaysia. Okay, it's really scary.
The Japan Meteorological Agency is calling on people from Hokkaido to Chiba to remain vigilant over the coming week. That's because there's the potential for a megaquake to occur.
The worst case scenario would be something similar to the 2011 earthquake.
Officials are urging people to make preparations. The areas you see on screen are under an earthquake advisory. It is the first time they've issued such an advisory since the megaquake category was created in 2022. Imamura Fumihiko, a professor at Tohoku University, says residents should continue on with daily routines while being ready for an emergency.
To prepare for tsunami, people should locate their nearest evacuation center and figure out how they'll evacuate so they can remain calm and take swift and appropriate action.
Now, NHK World's Endo Yuka joins us from Hachinohe, one of the cities closest to the epicenter. So, Yuka, what have you been seeing in terms of damage?
Well, it seems like a lot of it is contained inside buildings. For example, one man I spoke with earlier said a bookshelf in his home fell down. But elsewhere, the damage is much more visible. This building is in the center of the city. Several of the windows are broken. And down below, there are several loose bricks on the stairs. We also saw a lot of damage at a major shopping mall in another area of the city. It appears that a part of a wall or ceiling on a higher level crashed down. The entire mall is closed for the day, and workers have been cleaning up the site.
Looks like it's going to take some time. That's a lot of damage. Now, what have people told you about what they experienced Monday night?
I spoke with a resident of a nearby town. He says he was surprised by how the earthquake had more of an up and down motion effect.
This jolt felt stronger than the 2011 Great East Japan earthquake. I used to keep food and various other emergency items, but 13 or 14 years have passed since then, and I was not well prepared this time.
Matsumura says he's still anxious, especially because it's wintertime. People are worried about losing power and therefore heat. I also spoke with a woman who echoed similar thoughts. She says the quake felt different, and she told me that she's worried about the next possible quake. In the affected areas of the prefecture, many schools are cancelled and some areas have no water supply. Officials say they're rushing to rebuild damaged infrastructure and provide necessary support to all people in need.